Hey everybody, Jay Barino here, welcome back. It's Fire It Up, a custom campaign for StarCraft 1. This is the third extras map, and this will be the last map of Fire It Up. It's been a great one. Planet Frost. Jack Frost has made friends with Jake Hellfire, but certain people not so friendly came for them. I don't know what it is like people, they're coming for him. This makes it seem like there's some cute couple, Jack Frost and Jake Hellfire, just trying to live together. It's nice. Okay, let's go. I'm glad you decided to join the GFA, Jack. You and your friends can stay here all the time you want. What are you going to do now? Well, I actually prefer cold, so I think we'll install ourselves on Pagaki. That will also help the GFA have a base there. Good idea. I'll send you some troops and buildings. If you ever need something, don't doubt on calling on me. Later, on Jack's new base on Pagaki. Brr, why did we install our base here? It's freezing. It's your choice. You can go down to Flogaria with its coolest regions at 40 degrees, or you can stay here at -20. Never mind, I'd rather be frozen than burnt. Wait a second, I'm picking up a transmission from a Protoss ship.
I'm coming for you, Frost.
Did you really think you'll escape from us? Now it's time for our revenge. Wait, you two were allied? How and why? We've been rejected and crushed when we should have been victorious, and you are the cause of it, you and your friends. You all will die. But that's madness. While Tsunami wants your head, Frost, I'm personally interested in ripping apart the treacherous Edgelon. And there's something even better. The remnants of Karm Dartex's forces, the bullies, are helping us so they can strike back at the GFA. This can't be for real. And now you're gonna tell me Carpenter came with you too, right? The Cerebrate Atticus Carpenter is no more than a traitor to both Terran and Zerg. We won't ally ourselves with such scum. It doesn't matter, actually. With our new allies, your forces won't be able to defeat us. Then you'll die like you should have on Brontes 4 for all your crimes.
We all die, Frost. I'll be waiting for you.
How dare they call me scum? I'll crush them with my swarm like it's nothing. Oh, look, it's the madman we needed. I didn't forget you, Frost. All of you will bend to me. This is just great. What do we do now? Edgelon. What is it, Jack? Our old friend Tsunami and your old friend Syndrea have allied and followed us. On top of that, the bullies are helping them. Carpenter came too, and we'll have to deal with him, but they will probably kill each other as well. We cannot allow them to win. We will go there and defeat all those villains once and for all. I think I'm getting pretty good at Jack Frost. I'm not saying I'm great, but I think so. Jake shared with Jack the technology of the GFA. Jack can make normal units, but units and buildings with the GFA version will use the latter. You're also going to fight the bullies, which have 25% health and damage and +1 armor, but they use the normal Protoss buildings. As Tsunami stole a rock boomer, you won't be able to build rock boomers, but you can research upgrades up to level 5. They're also cheaper and faster. Okay, that's lovely. I like that quite a bit. This mission also uses custom music during all of its duration, so turn off the game music. Okay, no problem. We can do that. All right, destroy all enemy forces, every single fucking building. This is like StarCraft Insurrection Strikes Back. That's literally what this should be. It should be called Insurrection Strikes Back. Tsunami, Syndrea, and Carpenter must die. Jack Frost, Charlie Vane, and Edgelon must survive. So, okay, look, I didn't watch the briefing, but I couldn't help myself. I did start this map and use the vision cheat just because I wanted to see. And let me say, this looks like a fucking nightmare. So let's go. If the whole point here I'm now realizing is to be StarCraft Insurrection, I think it will have been accomplished, and you will see as we push into this. But the enemy bases are huge. They're huge! Okay. First thing I want to do, though, is secure my ramps a little bit more and put just a bunch of punk blasters along the top. Let's bump up our game speed if it wasn't already. Here's our music, and hopefully this doesn't cause me any copyright problems. Nothing has yet so far in this campaign. And again, I've said in the past, I really don't care if it does, as long as it's not, as long as it doesn't force me to take the video down, such that people can't watch it. I don't care if I'm not making pennies, ad revenue pennies. Hey, we can make tanks, which Excuse me? There's nothing in the command card for siege mode. Maybe that's a little issue with my, I don't know, maybe my MPQ modding. I never know when that could be causing a problem or not, but good lord. All right, so we've got, here's Edgelin, Jack Frost. Oh my god, he's only got 400 HP. And then Charlie Vane. I'll try to use them to good effect early on, but I don't know. Now we can make medics, though, with our GFA forces. That's awesome. The first thing, though, is, again, I just want to set up a boatload of these, a boatload of Punk Blasters. And then I want to get an armory so that we might upgrade them. Really, it's going to be down to securing our borders and harvesting a lot of minerals and gas so that we can either make a bunch of GFI Valkyries and or battle cruisers. Well, why not both? So let's go ahead and throw this down here. If we can't actually make tanks that can siege, I will not make any siege tanks. I don't plan on it, at least. Okay, and yeah, why not make more Punk Blasters? Because we can't afford them, that's why not. But anyway, we made a couple, and that's fine. So we can make everything in the Terran arsenal except the Firebats, the Ghosts, and the Valkyries will be way better, is what I gather from. Someone please share with me what the music's from. I like it, it's a nice jam. It's nice to be playing a custom campaign that's not K-pop, with the K-pop custom music. That was mostly Dessler's stuff. I shouldn't assign that quality to everything. But Dessler, yeah, there were a lot of K-pop songs. Hey, so I was told that these upgrades were supposed to be cheaper? Excuse me? And faster? We'll see. Okay, factory's finishing. Mostly I want to get to an armory quickly so we can start getting upgrades for my Punk Blasters. That's going to be very important early on. Also, the enemies are going to be killing each other. That's very important. Okay, we got Bully Protoss. Eat shit, Bully Protoss. Okay, come on down here. Let's keep this repaired and just keep getting SCVs. Not a lot of money here to start out with, and there aren't really any good expansions that we can take easily, so it's going to be a problem for sure. Okay, so let's throw down some armories. I think 2 armories. That's good. And another thing under attack. Right, come on, repair this. And what I'm hopeful is that the enemies will kill each other. I am really, really, really hopeful that the enemies will just end up killing each other. Let's lift this off and get it a little further away from... I don't want to be blocking myself in any fashion here. I could just be getting more... Firebats? Actually, Ghosts probably a better option. I think minerals are going to be... Well, just all resources on this map are going to be hard to come by. U-238 shells or maybe Caduceus Reactor, both really good options here. As long as we have one medic. All right, and heroes, why don't we just hotkey you just in case and just keep Yukana in the back? We'll use you when we really need to, but right now we don't really need you, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and just get more Punk Blasters while we can. These guys are coming up. And I will start scanning around. The Easter egg hint, I actually didn't know, I didn't even know what to look for when I popped open the map again. I typically don't do that. It's cheating. It's basically it's using a cheat code. I typically don't do that, but what I was, the Easter egg that I wasn't really sure where to look and I didn't find anything was find the nightmare or something. Find the nightmare and destroy it. It was something along those lines. So I will do that eventually. Okay, more Punk Blasters. The Bully Protoss seem a little scarier because they have actual buffs, whereas the Zerg don't. So I would anticipate over time that the Zerg... Let's go ahead and scan here and see if we can find... Okay, so here's the Zerg. And I'll just be scanning more and more and more over time. Some smooth jams going on right there. So we can get up to +5. The sooner we can get up to +5, the better. I don't know if the enemy's going to get +5 or not. U-238 shells, why not? We can also make bunkers. But I'm not really going to concern myself with it. Okay, let's just go ahead and get more Punk Blasters. The range on them is so good, we can't afford to pass it up. So what I'm hopeful, again, is that the enemy is going to be killing each other to the point where either the Protoss or the Zerg will have killed the other one for the most part. Okay, so for example, here's Carpenter. This is insurrection. Like, this is just like straight up insurrection if I've ever seen it, isn't it? Just like bizarre amounts of colonies surrounding it. So we got to fight our way there. But we also have to destroy all the buildings, too. Again, I feel like this was purposefully meant to be just like Insurrection with, like, the really shitty objectives. So that's why, that's just what I assume it's supposed to be like, and not... It's meant to almost be purposefully irritating in a charming way, not in an unintentional way like the original Insurrection was. Okay, so come on up here, Mr. SCV. I'm going to make double starports so we can make double Valkyries, because Valkyries, as we've learned, are very, very good.
Okay, and our punk blasters are going to be just fine. Let's get on down here, make sure that we keep repairing them, and I'll make more of them too. I mean, this is my main base of operations. I want to start scanning around and find places where I can take another base. So, like, over here, here's a base we can take. I hope that there's more mineral patches over there. And we need a science facility. I suppose we can get +1 of everything else while we wait. And we need the science facility, which we can't get till we finish the starports. But I also want to make ghosts. I think stacking ghosts always a great option, assuming we're not getting maelstrommed. But I don't think there are bully Dark Archons, or at least I didn't see any in previous missions. But that's also because the bully Protoss didn't have the ability to actually build out of any buildings, if that makes any sense. I've been saying the word build a lot. Okay, there we go. Science facility, control towers, mass battle cruisers is tempting, but if we get plagued, obviously stasis will continue to be a problem, but probably not nearly as much as last mission. So I recorded all of last mission in a row before I released any of them. And then Vorgas reached out to me, and he didn't remove stasis, but he actually made it so that stasis only takes 1/3 of the amount of time that you're in stasis for, which I think is an excellent fix. That is a perfect, nice in-between way to fix that. So this is a great case, though, too, where we're playing maps for the first time. No one's seen these before in a public fashion, so it's really cool that, you know, I can provide feedback, and if the map maker feels inclined, he can choose to change things as well. So it's cool that we can see that active feedback taking effect. And you can do that too. If you know, in the very first time I played this map, there was a download link. You could have gone and downloaded and played. And I know some people did and left comments on, you know, like, how do you beat this mission? I know there was a specific comment asking, like, this mission seems so hard. I don't remember which one they were referring to, but talking about how hard certain missions seemed, and they weren't sure how to complete it. Oh, do I want a covert ops? I do, because I want ghosts, and maybe we'll make another science facility somewhere else. And they were saying, like, how do you beat this? And other people were giving feedback. So it's like, it's really cool to see that type of feedback again in real time. It's really, really neat. Okay, Mutalisk's getting fucked. I'm mostly, again, just focusing on my upgrades for my punk blasters to start. The Protoss do seem to be killing each other, which is good. The Protoss and the Zerg. Granted, they did just attack me in the same location, so that's a little harrowing. Okay. And gas. Gas is going to be tricky. I'm going to oversaturate this geyser just a little bit, because it's mildly undersaturated. I'd rather slightly oversaturate. Excuse me. I'd rather slightly oversaturate than anything else. All right. Punk blaster upgrades. Those are definitely cheaper. If it only increases by 50 each time, that actually is a noticeable thing. At least just for the gas, it might be worth pushing down here to take one of these bases. I want to scan around some more to find more bases. Again, it was like 2 or 3 days ago I actually loaded this up and looked on the map, so I don't remember where anything is. This is like a semi-island out here in the middle of this frozen river area, which might be a good place to take. We're going to need at least one science vessel when we move, because there's going to be lurkers and Dark Templar, I assume. Yeah, this looks good. It looks like, see, the Protoss have been attacking this. So this might be a good spot to take and just line this with punk blasters, because there's minerals, a good amount of minerals, and then gas. And it's pretty isolated. But it is also right in the middle of the map, so we have to decide which side we want to push first. Again, I'm actually sort of delaying, because I kind of want the enemy to kill each other first. Valkyries are very expensive in terms of gas, which we do not have right now. Yeah, no siege weaponry. Oh my god. Okay. Let's get Charon boosters, because I think if we pump out some Goliaths, that would be the right choice, but those are expensive with gas too. Alright, I think maybe we focus on upgrades, to be honest. I think we focus almost exclusively on upgrades. Just because if we can get up to +5, we can out-upgrade our opponents. I assume they can only get up to +3, though honestly, I'm not 100% sure. But if they can only get up to +3, we have an opportunity to just turtle in our base, and then have a nice big force, then push out, take an expansion, and then try to wipe at least one of them fully off the map. But by wiping one of them fully out, we're going to open the door for the other one to just destroy us. So it's very tempting, actually, to destroy the Protoss first, because I don't want them to be the ones that we're left with. And I notice the Protoss primarily are attacking us in this location, so that's why I'm setting defense up primarily over here. There we go. These upgrades are noticeably faster, that's for sure. All right, this is just about done. We can start +2 infantry, which, I don't know, I'm not really using that much of. Okay, there we go. Vehicle plating, +3. I might just get these up to +5 pretty quick. Again, mostly for my punk blasters, because that way we won't have to worry too much about getting attacked. Oh my god. Punk blasters, save us! Punk blasters are pretty darn good, and they're only at +2 at this point, so we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need some more, if you can't tell. Okay, this side's been pretty well defended. The Zerg, by the way, obviously over on the right side. That's why they're hitting us from over here. How we doing? Comsat station, let's... Yeah, see, look at this expansion. There's only 4 patches of 2,000 each. That's like nothing. Okay, let's scan over here. Okay, and then it's the same thing over on the right, so we have to choose which side we want to focus on. Did they drop on us? How did they get up there? They must have dropped. What a bunch of assholes. And there's defilers down there, too. Okay, so if they're going to drop on us, we want to set up punk blasters all along the edges and just wait for these upgrades. I definitely need at least 1 science vessel for the future, so let's do that. And then I made this one so we can make a physics lab. That's a lot of our gas spoken for, so let's cool it with the gas for now. Let's start building along the edges. And if anything, this will give us some good sight on incoming attacks. I don't think there's any way for them to get up here, so they must have just dropped. I don't know why the AI chose to do that, but they did. Okay, and let's get a few more SCVs. What's going on over here? Oh, and it's a plague. Okay. How did they must have been able to see up there. Okay, what a bunch of jerks. Let's send this fella over here. We don't have restore, but I probably am going to need it by the end of this, so let's just research it. And I'm saving my money. I'm saving my gas so that I can just keep upgrading my punk blasters, because the idea is once we move out... Oh, of course. Once we move out... Oh, see, here they come again. Yeah, they are dropping over here. Don't... Oh, God. Okay. This is why we need to kill the overlords in this location, because they're going to keep doing that. Okay, and then these will slowly burn down. So what we can do is come on over here and repair some of these up. And like I said, they're going to keep doing that, so it's probably good that we... Well, okay, we couldn't save those, but that's okay. We'll get some defense along the ledge that they aren't able to land on top of us. And once our punk blasters are leveled up fully, they're not going to be able to have anywhere to drop on us, to drop those defilers. Okay, set this up. The enemy attacks don't seem crazy. On the plus side, they don't seem crazy, which I'm very, very grateful for. Let's get that +4. This seems like a really hard map. That's why I'm playing it really safe. I barely made anything to push out with, which is not good, if that's not plain. But the gas is what we need. What's going on over here? See, the Protoss are attacking the Zerg. They're not attacking us. Granted, you know, we got the Punk Blaster set up on the ledge to hopefully stop them from getting close to us. And I think it's the right choice to set these up over here, too, just in case they try to go around us. So let's definitely do that. Let's set up right here, too. Just because Plague is going to cause us problems. I might want to do the same down the left side as well. I think I have enough SCVs for now. Let's, again, we won't even need as many Punk Blasters with the amount of upgrades that we have that apply to them. I think it's so cool. That's one of my favorite things about this campaign and Rise of Devour's Children is how the upgrades apply to your buildings. Specific ones apply to your buildings. It's really neat. I think this is probably pretty good, he says as he builds 3 more. I mean, we got money, but we're going to be struggling with gas for the most part, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay, let's, again, because we can afford to, and I don't want to get plagued, so that's why I'm setting all these up. We could also push with Punk Blasters, I should point out. We can move into enemy bases with Punk Blasters. I love that we don't have Siege. What a fuck you that is. All right, let's get infantry weapons. Maybe I will make a ground force with a bunch of ghosts. Dark Archons were why I didn't make ghosts in the past. And, you know, we could back them up with some Valkyries and such, but for now I'm pretty happy with the options that we have. And I'm setting these up because I want to shoo away enemy drops. Again, because even if I push out, it's going to be a struggle holding on to expansions. So when I push out, I need to bring a bunch of SCVs and set up Punk Blasters and have I don't know, just a lot ready to deal with it. I thought he was stuck. He wasn't. That's good. Okay, come on back and mine. We're already starting to run out of minerals, so we have to be careful. Everything we have costs money except Marines. But if we get them up to 5-5, they're going to be very strong. They're going to be very, very, very strong. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. We'll make like 2 more turrets along the edge, and then we've got a line of punk blasters. And nobody's gonna fuck with us. Nobody. Okay. Kind of lined up with the end of the song. Nobody. Wow! It's perfect. Okay. What do I want to build? Again, I have a limited amount of gas income, so I really have to be judicial with what I build. I'm playing very conservatively. I don't think there's a problem with that right now because, again, this seems like it's a really challenging map. I also want to scan around and see if I can find the secret. We don't want to be holding on to too much energy, so let's just reveal as much of the map as possible. So this is the Zerg base we're dealing with, lots of lurkers, and then there's Carpenter. I don't know if destroying him would make the Zerg go neutral and we'd still have to destroy other buildings anyway. We will find out. They have not attacked me for a while, so I suspect they are killing each other. But the winner will pivot and murder me soon after. All right, we're coming up to +5. We got +4. Look how much damage that is. Oh my god, it's going to be +15 here soon enough. That's so good. Whew, okay. 40 damage total in one attack is enough to one-shot most Tier 1 units, which is incredible, and definitely enough to shoo away flying units that are going to cause us problems. At this point, I think I'm just going to start making a bunch of Marines, just because I have minerals. I don't want to go overboard because I'm going to need those minerals to make higher tier stuff later, specifically Valkyries, but I don't have the gas to really make anything, so we might as well upgrade our infantry. And because I spent all my gas on my vehicle plating, which applied to my punk blasters, and we're not really even getting attacked that much, but here we go. Oh, yeah. And they already have 3 Carapace, and do you see how fast we wiped them out? And they're never gonna get better than that. As far as I know. I hope they can't. But they're never gonna be better than that. So that just means we are going to be just smashing through them. I wonder who is winning. It's like I want to make more comsat stations just because I want to see who might be winning this conflict. If the Protoss are attacking over here. See, it's like they were attacking over here. I think I want to take this base first. And that's what I'm going to do. So what I can do is take these Marines and Vultures, because, I mean, I don't really care about Vultures. We're going to leave my heroes. Well, I'll keep the Wraiths just in case I need them to kill turrets on islands or something. Turrets on fucking islands. Okay, and we'll bring the Firebats as well. And they're going to be, oh my god, getting the +5 infantry is going to be so good. And then we've almost got +5 done for our Punk Blasters. Okay, so let's move on in here. And this is going to cause the Zerg to come and be really, really unhappy, as far as I know. So let's grab these extra units. Move on down here. Oh, that sucked. We got double plagued. I had a medic. She's gone. Okay, well, she's not going to have enough energy to restore more than a couple people, unfortunately. Okay, is anybody really a priority here? Probably Mr. Firebat. Okay, we're going to have to be killing these guys pretty quick. All right, so now the creep is going to recede. What I'm going to need are more medics. I don't want to go overboard, though, because I don't have the money. Okay, come on down here. Now there are lurkers. Again, I think they're killing each other, which is very important. Let's go ahead and grab a group of 3 SCVs. Come on down here as fast as possible. My medic is pretty much out of energy, unfortunately, but we're going to have more coming. Okay, let's just start the command center. And did I just see need more minerals? That was weird. Okay. Is the medic still in here, or is she dead? Where did she go? She must have died. Okay, kill this. Don't let him plague. Okay, he didn't. He just used his normal attack. Okay, I heard upgrades completing, and what we're gonna need now are lots of Punk Blasters, and I'm talking lots. In this area, we're gonna go crazy overboard with them. Okay, let's see where our first set are so that we can line up properly. Okay, that's probably fine. Punk Blasters, command center's getting set up, and now we're finally pushing out. Okay, now we've got medics, which is nice. We can get Caduceus Reactor, probably Stim Pack later. Yeah, let's just leave the Wraiths at home. We may need them. Okay, the Protoss are going to continue to attack us from the other direction as well. Our medics got plagued. Actually, no, I don't know what happened to them, to be honest. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. So moving out and trying to take these bases is going to be really, really challenging. Get double Reavers in here now. Okay, we don't have lockdown. We got to try to draw these into our bases here. Repair here. Kill the Reavers. If we can kill the Reavers, I feel pretty confident in staying alive. There we go. Okay, so build Punk Blasters wherever we can. We're going to take this base. Got a really weird layout at this base. And let's just make more SCVs here and try to rally some of these down. I think my poor medics, they all got either plagued or killed or something. Are they all dead? Yeah, well, that was a waste of money. Okay, well, let's just make a couple and leave them at home. I wonder, they must have gotten plagued on their way in. Okay. Okay, ComSat, and then we're going to saturate this base. For the most part, we need a refinery. Okay, on the plus side, we have a boatload of upgrades on our Punk Blasters. So just setting up a couple is all we need right now, which is awesome. It's awesome. All of our other units down here are dead, but we don't really need anything else except the Punk Blasters. So let's just make sure we get these set up. I will keep building more and more and more and more at this point. Not going to take any risks. Okay, SCVs. And then these SCVs, just keep mining here, and I transferred a few. I don't know if they made it or not. Okay, looking good, feeling good. And again, for the most part, I'm being left alone, so we're going to have to move up and try to take the other side of the bases, too. I feel like the enemy AI is set to lower, only because of how large this map is. Okay, and then gas. We need this gas. We're going to need the minerals, too. The question is, we're going to have to go over and take the Protoss side of things, too, which is going to be scary. But once we do that, they probably won't attack me from this direction anymore. It's hard to know. Okay, here. And here. Reavers will continue to be a fright, but for the most part, we'll be in okay shape. Now, let's get some more SCVs. A lot of our supply is going to be sunk into SCVs, but eventually this is going to get mined out pretty soon, actually, and we'll be able to transition. I'm deciding when I want to cut this video, because to be honest, this is going to be really long, so it might be worth... this is almost definitely going to be 2 videos. I'm almost certain it's going to be 2. Okay, gas and gas. I'm probably going to mass Valkyries. And speaking of that, we're going to want to start continuing. Yep, that's what I said. We're going to want to get ship plating up to level 5 as soon as possible. But we've got this income. I think we've got enough on gas right there. Okay, this is looking good. Sure, get even more. Get even more. We can actually use the Punk Blasters to push towards the Zerg if we so desire. Okay, this seems to be the ground path to the Zerg. I want to check and see if they're fighting on any other front. Let's go ahead and hotkey these ComSat stations so that we can start looking. Where might they be fighting? The Zerg don't seem to really be touching the Protoss at all. Like, at all. The Protoss cleared this out, which is nice. I could take that. They don't seem to be fighting each other because I've kind of cut them off. I mean, I'll take it. You know? That's fine with me. Okay, here. And here. You guys get mining, and I think now we have to start making a force to go and move out and take the other side. So Mr. Science Vessel, go home. And then we're going to make fire bats and ghosts. Now we got money and we got upgrades, so we can make our GFA infantry. And maybe get a couple battle cruisers to back them up. I don't know. I can get at least 2 Valkyries, which is exciting. Actually, no, I'm going to wait because I don't have enough upgrades to really make that worthwhile yet. I'm going to make the Zerg fucking work for it if they want to get through here. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to block myself, though, so let's do this. As I'm creeping towards them, and they're going to have to push through all of this, and I can always fall back into my own Punk Blasters when necessary. Okay, is this depleted yet? It's not. Okay, and again, as long as we're not worrying about Maelstrom, this is good. There might be like an air battle happening somewhere that I'm just totally missing out on between the Zerg and the Protoss, and I actually assume that's what's happening. Okay, this is probably good for now. Well, I should have expected that. That's gonna definitely continue to happen. They just have the perfect skill shot plagues. Like the perfect plagues. The double P! As it's well known on the street. Okay, well, that's gonna go down. That's okay, though. We'll just remake it. Okay. We're gonna hemorrhage money because of that, but that's okay. And now we're gonna run short on minerals, because this is getting mined out. We did take the second base, but for the most part, we really gotta start pushing and taking another base. That middle base is probably where we're gonna go next. Again, they might be killing each other with air units. I have no idea. It's tempting to try to go and kill the Zerg first. Alright. Level 3 air weapons, infantry level 5. I'd almost rather just wait for all of my upgrades. Yeah. I'd rather just wait for most of my upgrades. Let's get ocular implants for my ghosts. Cool, cool, cool. And yeah, one more right there just to kind of keep it even. These guys mine. We'll pull some off if we need to repair. The Protoss have not attacked me for a while, which scares me. I'm waiting for like a giant group of carriers or something. At this point, now we've got better gas income, so I might... I don't know. I don't know Optical Flare, no. Maybe Stimpack. I don't have much room for other buildings, which is why I'm sticking to this. Maybe just Marines as some fodder, and they build quickly. So we'll get ready to take this group. Goliaths would be nice, but we're not really worried about too much anti-air right now. This is in good shape. Okay, so holding onto this base isn't as bad as I expected. I really want this one, but we'd have to go down through the kill zone, as I'd call it, to get to it. Might be able to just rush some SCVs to it. There's nothing along the way. So I think I will. Oh, this might be a mistake. All right, okay. You guys, we're going to come here. We're going to come here, and we're going to come here. If we can make this, if they can make it up there, I'm just going to make some punk blasters first. But there's no enemy buildings along the way, so they should have no reason to bother me as I'm on my way there. Let's get a couple battle cruisers. Let's just get them now. And we're going to get Yamato gun soon enough. The SCVs, they're making their way. Oh, that's going to be great if we can actually get that set up and then keep it set up. Just the extra gas and then obviously minerals. Move up there. Move up there. Okay, we did it. And again, there's probably going to be air units that are going to fly through here, which is frightening, but totally worth it if we can just get a few punk blasters set up. And they're going to respond very angrily, I'm expecting. So we're going to have to get these punk blasters set up, and then more set up, like, as soon as possible. We got plagued up here. That's going to keep happening. But with this base set up, we should have the income that we need. We can transfer these SCVs, because there's going to be a lot here. And I'm going to expect, like, some carrier, arbiter, scout response on this side, or they're going to try to drop on us. So let's, wait a minute. Why aren't they moving? Did the Zerg wipe out the Protoss or something? No, they didn't. I'm like, why are they just sitting there? Something's wrong. Okay, well, that's fine with me. Okay, right there. Get the punk blaster set up along the ledge. We can box this in completely because we're not going to be running in. Well, we might run some SCVs in and out of here, but for the most part, not really. Okay, there's the battle cruisers. Let's head down the ramp. What's going on here? It's just going to be mostly plague, I think. I mean, we're killing Ultralisks near instantly. It's incredible. I'll repair this up. And we're reaching the point where the Zerg aren't going to be able to do too much if their AI isn't set to a high enough level. So that's very good for us. Okay, this is just about done. We have the middle island. We just got to slow creep our way through this map. Hoo boy. Okay, I think I've been recording for near 45 minutes. That's acceptable to me. Let's rebuild our punk blasters. Yeah, use Dark Swarm. It's better than Plague, you piece of shit. Move these guys down. Now the Protoss want to come and attack us, but we are 5-5, baby. Let's see if our units can handle this. It seems like yes. It seems like yes. And then we can heal them up too, which is excellent. Okay, now the Zerg are pissed. Repair here. The thing is, we're not technically on the high ground here, so they can... It's like I don't want to make punk blasters back here because they're going to block the... they're gonna block the mineral fields. But at the same time, I kind of have to. That's fine. It'll be fine. I'm not taking any chances here either, so let's just make more. And gas. Actually, we need more minerals now, interestingly enough. All right, we took this. So I think we go ahead and set up another base down here. Oh, okay, I heard that. Okay, that's good, and I have a science vessel somewhere. I needed to bring it. Come on down here. Battle cruisers, make your way. Ouch! Ouch! Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead and move towards the Protoss first. I think the Zerg are going to be more annoying, but the Protoss in actuality will be harder to really deal with. Again, we're going to get plagued and dark swarmed. These are all things that we can deal with, but I think it's going to be worse dealing with the Protoss later. I mean, we already are later. We're already pretty far into this. Okay, and we've got the Punk Blasters here. Can we even fit through here? Wow, we can. Okay, let's see if we can fit through here and somehow get out. Eat shit. Yep, run away. Run away, you piece of garbage. Okay, now they're attacking from that direction. This is a cool mission. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest. When I looked at the, I did not think it would be. This is actually quite fun. I thought it would be like a nightmare, like a true nightmare, but this is actually really cool. Okay, I need to set this base up. I need to get mining here faster. I can't afford to be remaking all of these Punk Blasters all the time. I need to set this base up for the little bit of mineral income that we can get. GFA command centers cost more because they have better stats. Yeah, I think I'm reaching the point where I think I'm going to want to make the cut. I'm not sure yet, to be honest. Let's just set up a few more Punk Blasters down the side here. Getting stormed is not good. Maelstrom also going to be a problem. Ghost is going to be the answer, I think. Ghost is going to be the long-term answer. Okay, we've got nice saturation here, and all of you. Let's make a run for it and see if we can get these guys down here. Okay, we've got all of our comsats hotkeyed. Might as well scan around. It's just the map is just hugely saturated. I think Tsunami is down here. There's Syndrea. And I don't know where the Easter egg is, so I'm just going to scan around the corners of the map. That's just more Zerg. That's going to be tough to push through even with battle cruisers. Let's start our ship weapons level 4. Let's see down here. This looks like something. This almost is definitely what we're looking for. The question is, can we get down there easily? What do we need to do to get down there? It looks like we can walk there, but the Zerg, like this whole Zerg base is in the way, so we want to try to get down there. Maybe let's fly some Wraiths? Or, I guess let's fly some Wraiths. Let's save. We haven't saved at all this map. Oh my god. Everything could have gone wrong. Alright, this is secret. It's actually extra. I'll retroactively change my save name. Okay, let's see if we can get down there without losing these Wraiths. Let's try it. I think we've got enough Punk Blasters again, and they're +5. We're in real good shape. Real good shape! Okay, let's come on down here and see what we're up for. What we're up against. Oh my god. Is that a cloaked Reaver? Ah! It's me! Where am I? Who are you? This is your nightmare. I am your nightmare. Ha 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 ha! Oh my god. Not like this. I am coming for you. Where'd my Wraiths go? Oh, they got like warped back. Interesting. Wait, so now there's a Reaver moving towards me? Am I understanding this correctly? Let's get some battle cruisers over there. We're gonna need some air versus ground. God damn it. See, this is what happens when, you know, you've got people who are like, oh, Jay Barino doesn't like Reavers. Let's just make something that's just Reavers. Great. Let's just do the thing that he hates the most. Yeah, really appreciate it, guys. Thanks. All right, let's get Mobius and then Lockdown. And Oh, I don't have EMP. No, get EMP quick. We could just EMP that piece of shit. Okay, Punk Blaster's no problem. Where is that piece of shit squirming? I have to find it. Maybe it'll attack our enemies too. Oh, there it is. There it is. All I have to do is EMP it, right? But EMP's not going to be done in time. Oh, God. Here it comes. My Punk Blasters. Oh, of course it's got an enormous range, too. I did save right before this. If I know this is coming, I just have to make sure that I research EMP, because, I mean, if this thing is mostly shields, no problem. But I don't know if that's the case. Oh, this sucks. Oh, it sucks. EMP's not going to be done in time, but we may be able to just kill it. Oh my god, it's going to kill all my SCVs, isn't it? Get the Wraiths in there, too. We're going to have to just rebuild the Punk Blasters. That's not the worst thing at the end of the day. Come on. Oh, my poor SCVs. Honestly, if I can kill it, maybe I'll get something good for this. Maybe I will. It seems like it shoots extra fast. It's cloaked, and it and it has an ultra long range as well. All right, well, I made these. It's just about dead. What are we gonna get for this? We're gonna get Jay Barrino's battle cruiser. All right, we killed it. Jack, I see you're having trouble here. I'm gonna give you our secret, most recent weapon to take out these bastards. Use it carefully. Okay. Big fucking gun. Wait a minute. Is this why we can't siege tanks up? Why didn't you just use the Edmund Duke siege tank? Because having siege mode restricted for no good reason feels more like insurrection. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I suppose that was worth losing, you know, 1,000 minerals of SCVs and Punk Blasters. Oh, it was probably more than that, without a doubt. Just for that. Now we got big fucking gun. Does this thing... It's not shooting. It's called fatal damage. What, So, like, if I... For example, let's do this. I see. It has near unlimited range. How often does it shoot is my question. And does it do splash damage? That was cool, though. Oh, that was neat. So we just have to every so often scan somewhere, and it'll do a boatload of damage. That's so neat. Okay, keep making SCVs. We're going to have to remake these Punk Blasters, and hopefully the Zerg don't send a Mondo attack force our way. They are slowly pushing through this area because of Plague. Maybe I do get rid of the Zerg first. I don't know. Okay, got to get this saturated. Unfortunately, that was the majority of our income, so now we have to really decide how we want to proceed. I've got a force up here. It's nearly fully upgraded. This is +5, I think, on its way. Yeah, +5 is just about done. So as long as we get this base secured, and now we've got big fucking gun to support us, we're in very good shape, I'd say. Very, very good shape. All right, go ahead and return that. Heal up our Wraith. Okay, deep breaths. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna make a cut here. I mean, there's a lot of work to be done on this map still, and it seems like there's not a lot of resources in general. So it's like you really got to be careful. So now that we've got our 3 extra bases set up, and then our 3, and then this one down here is probably the most important one. Now that these are all set up, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the cut, and then we'll move into base destroying next time. We're 5-5 as well, so we've got a nice little force brewing down here. I'd like more, obviously. I haven't seen any Dark Archons on the map, which is excellent. So the next step is, we're going to move towards the Protoss. So thanks, everyone, for watching. When we come back, we will continue, what is this, Planet Frost, which is basically Insurrection Strikes Back. It's pretty neat. All right, I'll see you then. Bye now.